Hey folks, this is Vint with Ad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play Tropico 6. So this is a nice wind-down game, at least it is for me, just because I enjoy playing Tropico. It's one of my favorite series of all time. So, this is Tropico 6, I've covered it many times before. I'm playing a Sandbox, and my goal is to get to $500,000. I'm sure there's going to be other quests that'll pop up along the way. Let's just take a look and see what we have to work with, and we'll go from there. Probably should build some roads first thing. Oh, I'm already off to a really bad start. I don't like the fact that that road is crooked. Yes, I have issues with crooked things, so I need to straighten that road out. Hi, Rovik, how are you? We're going to want some farms somewhere, just to start things off. I like to go with one food crop and one cash crop to start, so let's take a look and see what we got to work with. Alright, plantation. Corn is a very obvious one. Let's see what we have, if any. Teamster, construction, we've got a ranch that's making cattle. I don't see any farms, so we have just that one cattle farm. That's it. Alright, cash crop. Let's see. Coffee, tobacco. Tobacco's a good one. I think we'll do tobacco. It's a nice color. I like all that green. Alright, we'll throw that. Right there should do it. And let's throw down some kind of food crop. Either corn or banana. Corn grows, I think, the best. It's a nice... land is usually sufficient for it. There's usually a lot of green for corn, so we'll just put that right next door to it. And that's good for right now. We don't want to overwhelm our workers. Alright. Already starting on that. Let's go with... I wouldn't mind a sugar plantation too, just to get the ball rolling on that. I'd love to see, though, what our exports are going to be, and take a look at the almanac. I like to see the prices, just to see, you know, what's good, what's not. Workforce. We've got 61 unemployed, so we've got plenty of people that can work and the like, so that's good. Trade route offers. I don't think we want that. Active trade routes. We've got one available. Well, we're not... Okay, we're about to make sugar, so I guess we'll start with sugar. We'll sign a contract for that. Goods and prices. Let's go ahead and sort by price. Rum, gold, leather, and coffee. Interesting. Sugar's actually worse off. Okay, well, I'll still build a sugar farm, but I think we're going to want a coffee farm, too, if we can swing it. Nice and renewable. Alright, so there's our sugar farm. And then we'll do coffee if we can. There's some right there. We can squeeze it. That's fine.
I ask myself, Governor,
build a tavern. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. We gotta make the people happy, right? We also need a chapel and a grocery. I'll build all of those right now. There's our tavern. It doesn't have to be next to roads, but I like to put it there anyway, assuming we can fit it. Doesn't look like we're gonna... Alright, I'll just nestle it right there.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it?
Build a tannery.
Choices like continue as governor, or...
Processes hides. Well, we don't have any hides, do we? Unless the cattle produce it. They do. Okay, so we could build a tannery and export the hides, I suppose. Does need road access. Our port is okay, so we need road access to that. So let's go ahead and throw that there. And we'll connect that. There we go. Research. Advanced boat services. Penal colony. My goodness. I guess... Church. I guess we'll start researching everything if we can. Shellfish is trending down. I did install the llama DLC. I got a press copy for that. So it looks like prices are now going to fluctuate, which is interesting. That's going to make it harder for me to figure out, you know, what commodity to go after. I'm guessing that's going to mean, if there's now going to be some sort of supply and demand, we may want to consider building a variety of different products rather than focus on any one. I mean, we're already doing that. I mean, we've got the tobacco, we've got the sugar. We'll export any excess corn that we have, that coffee.
Let me add to your
Decrease the unemployment rate. You know what? I'm going to deactivate guidance tasks because I know how to play the game.
I regret to report that some
all crop conditions are decreased by 40% due to blight. Ugh. Wonderful. Alright, so right now the grocery is out of stock. We'll see some... Yep, there's corn already being imported right into that from our corn field, which is exactly what we want.
Our revolution is as yet only
Alright, we'll take the 10 revolutionary immigrants, and we'll extend our mandate by 18 months. In the colonial era, we have a limited amount of time, but we can extend our time by doing missions for the crown. You can see that on the bottom left-hand corner. I've got 5 years and 11 months to go. Now, again, I've covered this game plenty of times before, but this is for the benefit of those that are new to this game and have never seen me play it. Oh, there's a new warehouse building. Stores a massive amount of up to 3 different goods. Allows customization of logistics guidelines. That must be new to the Llama DLC. Got a tavern already. We may want some houses at some point. Rum distillery produces rum from sugar, but here's the thing. We're exporting sugar as part of our trade route, so I really don't want to consume sugar right now. I want to wait till this trade route is done, then I'll do that. Alright, I want to continue making money if at all possible. So toy workshop. I wish I knew what... Okay, I still need to spend 1,800 bucks to unlock the blueprint for it. I'll wait on that. I guess we'll build some housing. I mean, there's some bunk houses. Yeah, we'll go ahead and build some bunk houses. This is for the poor. Ideally, I want to put these houses next to any shacks that might be popping up. So there's 2 there. We'll throw 1 there. I wouldn't mind a regular country house. We'll sort of fit it in right there. And we'll put 1 there. We want to keep people happy. There's a support percentage up here, and happiness is determined by a number of things. You've got food, healthcare, fun, faith, housing, job, liberty, and crime safety. So in the beginning, it's going to be hard to satisfy everything because you don't have all the buildings available to you. Fulfill trade route from the crown, or with the crown. Extend mandate. Okay, so we're working on that right now, actually. Working on that sugar route. Speaking of which, how's it doing? We've exported a 1/4 of it already. We've exported 1,100. We need 4,200 to complete it. Have a pirate cove. I think I can do that. $4,000 though.
Something does not feel quite right, Governor. I have a power.
Alright, in order to advance to the next era, which is the World Wars, we need an average revolutionary approval of 60 and have a population supporting revolutionaries to 60. So we're just going to continue working on doing quests for the revolution. That should take care of that by itself. And then at that point, we can either buy out the crown or do military action and fight them off. Looks like our bunkhouses are working, but there are still some shacks sitting around. People won't move into a bunkhouse or any housing for that matter, unless they're working, right? And the ones that say broke means that they don't have a job. So we need to fill more jobs if we're going to move more people into these housing. So maybe more farms, or I wouldn't mind some industries. The rum distillery, again, it's for sugar, but we're trying to fulfill sugar. So that's going to come later. The lumber mill, I think the environmentalists hate when I start chopping down trees. So I try not to do that whenever possible. More ranches. They're nice and cheap. I can also mine. Let's take a look at the ranches. There's sheep, crocodile, pig, llama, and goat. Sheep produces wool and milk. I guess we'll work on that. So, let's throw... Put it over here. Or... This is actually nice. I mean, look at all that green there. Yeah, we'll do that.
Viva la revolución! Together, govern...
Cotton is now trending up. Good, we just built a sheep farm. Although cotton is not the same as wool. We'd have to build a cotton farm. And do we have a place for that? We kind of do, yeah, just not immediately. I mean, I'd have to build it over here somewhere. Do I want to? That's the next question. You know, I'm thinking pineapples and bananas next. Reason being, a variety of food will keep people... It would increase the food quality. So I may want to extend my roads out this way. Let's do that. And for the heck of it, let's just build a road here, just to have it. That way I can expand in this direction later on. Alright, so banana. We'll go with banana. and pineapple. Again, more food choices means that food quality will go up, and people like that. Food quality is one of the things that your people need to stay happy. Let's check the almanac. This is an important thing to check every now and again. Check to see how many unemployed you have and how many vacant jobs you have. They should be somewhat even. So maybe like... maybe 2 vacant jobs and 5 unemployed, or something along those lines. If you have 40 unemployed, then you need to get people working. If you have like 80 vacant jobs, then you need to stop building stuff, concentrate on housing, let the population grow to fill those jobs, and then build more stuff. Or disable some of your buildings. Blight has ended. Okay, that's good. Alright, so there's our banana and pineapple farms over there.
Governor, the people have a
They want another tavern? Really? Fine. The revolution apparently likes to get drunk. I guess I'll put that tavern there. Alright, raids are ready. Let's go for just resources. Actually, do we want some educated? Educated will allow us to fill some buildings that are a bit more education intensive. Colleges, high schools. Yeah, let's go ahead and rescue some educated. And then we'll throw in maybe some loot for good measure. Gold exports for a lot of money, so I'll start with that. Treasure Hunt gives us either $10,000, 5,000 raid points, a blueprint, or a regime tool. I wish I was, you know, more specialized, but whatever. It's just like a random reward. It's a 1 in 4 chance of getting some decent
Viva
money.
la revolución!
Alright, let's build a library so we can start researching things. This thing doesn't need to be built near a dock or anything, but, I mean, that fits. I like that. Alright, good enough. I like stuff that fits. The library here will generate research points for us, and that relates to this research area here. Right now we have no knowledge production, so we're not researching anything. Wool is now trending down. Fish is now trending up.
Governor, the people have a request. Before safety,
Complete the loot raid. Well, we're already working on that. We've already got one queued up. A dungeon? Enables you and the police to arrest people and keeps them in custody. Well, I don't think we're there yet. Newspaper would definitely increase liberty. Maybe some more residential? Or another ranch. Crocodile does leather. Right now we're not producing any leather. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do crocodile. And we'll throw that right there. There's our crocodile farms. Let's hope they remain docile. Alright, we have 3 years until the crown demands are, you know, we're going to lose. So let's figure out how we're doing on this trade route. If we have to, we'll do another trade route that's shorter. Alright, we're almost done with that. I'm going to go ahead and buy another trade license. It's only $1,000 to do that. And I do want to queue up another one for the crown that would be easy to do. So we want to sort by export if we can. Coffee, gold, toys. We're not making gold right now. We are growing coffee. I think we'll sign that contract. Okay, so it looks like one of our trade routes is complete. Oh, we completed both coffee and sugar all at the same time. That was quick. So we have two new offers. We don't have a whole lot of choice here. Everything is import, 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 import. Coconut. Guess we'll wait.
Well, you did the right thing, which is what.
We'll extend our mandate by 18 months. That gives us more time to do things. Alright, I'm going to build a second Teamsters office. Teamsters are very, 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 very important in this game. They help move goods around, so it's important to have one. Or two, or three, or six. Alright, raid complete, rescue. We should be seeing more people come in pretty soon.
It's nice to have choices.
Build a rum distillery. Well, now that we're no longer needing to export sugar, I think that's a logical next step. So, yeah, let's go ahead and build a rum distillery. We're going to put that near the dock. That way, sugar can be produced wherever it is. There it is. It can be produced there, shipped down here. Now, it's usually a good idea to have 2 raw resource farms for 1 factory. So, I'm going to build a second sugar farm. And unfortunately, that's alright. I guess I can throw it over here somewhere. That's a wasted space there. Alright, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across. So I could nestle it right there, and I wouldn't lose anything for it. Alright, we'll do that. And this extra space here, that leaves me space for, say, plantation. Or not plantation, a house or bunkhouse will work. So maybe some more country houses, one there. Go.
I must say, I'm glad to be still working with you.
So far, money's still looking good. We've got a lot of expenses, obviously, but that's due to construction. As you can see, our construction is like $17,200. Had we not built anything, we'd have to pay upkeep and wages, which is $14,000 or so, and our revenue is $24,000. So the only reason why we're in the red is because of our immediate construction costs. So we are making money, it's just a lot of it is going into construction right now. When you're looking at that screen, you want to take away what you're immediately constructing. Just look at your wages, look at your upkeep. That's your true expenses. That's what you need to think about. Because constructions are temporary, whereas wages and upkeep are permanent expenses. So look at what those are, and then compare that to your revenue and see if you're making money or not.
More, Governor, more.
Fulfill export trade routes. Alright, let's see what we can export this time. Tobacco, we don't have a cigar factory, so we might as well export tobacco. And we'll keep it a small volume. And then we have room for one more export. No, not logs. Milk, we could export milk. 21% is pretty good. Or coffee, but I think milk is... Yeah, we'll do milk. We're generating milk from this ranch here, I think. Or no, is that meat and hides? Oh, I don't think we are producing milk. Oh, we are. The sheep. Sheep milk. Mm. Okay. That was quick. Alright, new trade routes. Let's do the rum. We are starting to produce that. So I'm going to go ahead and just bump that up all the way to 3,500. It's going to take a while, but we'll get a lot of money for it. The deviation is 20%. And if we were going to do another one, it wouldn't be sugar, it'd be tobacco, probably. Oh, okay, we only have enough for 2.
I'm glad to be...
Alright, so we're back up to 5 years and 10 months in terms of time. We want to keep doing quests for the crown, extend that for as long as possible, until we're ready to move on. It's not a good idea to move on to the next era until you've got your economy flowing and you're getting a decent amount of money, because the buildings in the next era do cost a decent bundle.
The people of Tropico love you almost.
No, see, I'm not ready to spend 15,000 bucks yet on independence. That would push me to the next era, and I'm not ready for that yet. Plenty of sugar is coming in. That's good. We've got 1,400 sugar. Rum is going out.
More, Governor, more.
Fulfill import trade route. I don't want to import anything. I don't like how random those quests are. I really don't. Well, if we were to import anything from the crown, what would it be? I'd want something cheap. Not tobacco, meat. How expensive is that? Fairly expensive. Hides. Hides are cheap. We'll go ahead and import some of those. If you ever have to complete an import trade route mission, find the cheapest thing you can, unless there's something that you actually need. But I generally try to be self-sufficient. I don't like importing anything unless I absolutely have to. Alright, we're starting to produce. That's good. Knowledge. Back up to 100,000 bucks. That's good. One of these days I'll know what these people are singing. Since no one's talking in chat, I'm going to go ahead and turn up the sound a little bit. That way you can hear the music. Vive! Live! See, here's the thing. We've got 0 unemployed, 22 vacant jobs. That means we need to stop constructing buildings and let the population fill those jobs out. We can build housing, though. housing doesn't require jobs. It just gets rid of these
Viva
shacks.
la revolución! Together, Governor Ju, I, and the people will turn everything around.
I'll take the immigrants. That'll fill in some of those jobs.
Escucha bien, muchachito. Escucha bien el misterio total. Y aprenderás, señorito. Lo que tú ves es la vida ideal. Yo soy y me encuentras
Yo soy, I am.
disfrutando de
That's all I
la
got.
playa. Y jugando me voy por ahí. Es el cielo, sí. Ahora verás, pequeñito, que como vivo no está nada mal. Es que me gustan las cosas.
Gusta is like. Ida Lee's supposed to be listening to this live stream. She should be able to tell me what these words are. Alright, trade route is complete. Vive! I guess we'll... Coffee? Sure.
Well, you did the right thing, which...
Corruption is so rife,
Produce
Governor.
corn, have a plantation.
Find out how
Oh
much
yeah,
you
we've already
pay.
got that. What's that writing? Out of all of the soundtracks, like I play a lot of games, obviously.
I need a teensy...
I like Civilization, Baba Yetu, and try to remember the Civilization 6, was it? Those soundtracks were fantastic. Although there's something to be said for Latin music. I love anytime Spanish music comes up on the radio and it sounds like this, I immediately call it Tropico music. Like this stuff is this game soundtracks, this series soundtracks turn me on to this style of music, if you can believe it.
Viva la revolución!
Viva!
Together, Governor Ju, I, and the people will turn everything around.
Alright, I think we're almost ready to move on to the next era. Maybe we'll build a newspaper for good measure. Any buildings that we haven't constructed yet, we should probably get out of the way. Ones that we want. Like dungeons we don't need. People are behaving themselves. Mine, I'll wait until we actually start needing that ore. Coconut harvester? Nah, we're good. Alright, so 11 unemployed citizens. That's good. 5 uneducated, 4 have high school degrees, and 2 have college degrees. That's quite good. That means we've got more educated people than we have jobs. We'll fill those pretty quickly. And this thing will increase our liberty score, so that'll make our approval go up before we're ready to move on. Alright. New task. Let's go ahead and declare independence and be done with it.
Excellent.
My heart swells with joy as I greet
Alright, now we're
my
into
leader
the
for
World
first
Wars
time
era.
as El Presidente.
Choose an option. All citizens vote, wealthy citizens vote. Yes, do all citizens. Pacifist state, military or professional soldiers. I'll Let's do militias, fine. No education needed for military.
They call me the broker.
The broker. He'll often give us quests to do. If we can complete them, we'll get Swiss money. And we can spend Swiss money here. Alright, new trade routes. I think we're going to want embassies straight away for the US and... Well, I guess it's the Allies and the Axis. Coal, corn... Cotton... I don't think we have a cotton farm. Rum. That's for pirates, though. Tobacco. I think we do have a tobacco plantation. Alright, we'll start selling to them. And then something for the US. I guess corn. You are learning, Nev. That's good. I needed your expertise, like, 10 minutes ago, because I didn't know what they were saying. The music. Alright, so now we're gonna do a embassy. And one embassy for every superpower that we have. That way we can continuously contribute toward them, and they won't get mad at us. If a superpower gets mad at you and invades, you're done. So you have to keep both happy. Or if you're into a future era, sometimes there's 3 or 4 of them. Our allies will go there, we'll praise them. It's 5,000 bucks to do that, though. Well, maybe we'll wait. Alright, in terms of support, how are we doing happiness-wise? Healthcare is in the crapshoot. We don't get medicine until this era, so I think we'll start with there. And then fun. So medicine and fun is what we need. Alright, clinic. We'll go ahead and unlock that blueprint. Okay, I like to spread these suckers out, but that'll work. And fun. Fun. Actually, I'm going to build 2 of these clinics, because we do have a decent-sized population. Like, some will be able to go to the doctors, but not everyone, because of our size. And fun, I like the circus. The circus can hold a lot of people, and the service quality is decent. I'm going to go ahead and unlock the circus by spending money for it, and we'll throw the circus down. There. And then we'll fill this empty spot with maybe a house or 2. Country house. And again, we don't want too many construction projects going on at the same time. That's just money that's just sitting there, unused, unbuilt. I generally don't like to build more than 3 or 4 things at a time. Alright, now we can invite the Axis here. Okay. So, as long as we do, like, a couple trade routes for the Allies and a couple for the Axis, that will balance out. If we only do trade routes for the Allies, they'll go up, but the Axis powers will go down. So we want to balance wherever possible by trading to both. So let's just make sure we've got enough trade routes to do that. Active trade routes. Okay, yeah, we've got 1 of each. I'm going to go ahead and buy another trade license and do 2 of each. So we're going to have another one for the Axis, another one for the Allies. Let's see. Leather. We are producing leather. We'll go ahead and put that to max, and yeah, we'll do that. And then for the Axis powers, more tobacco. Cotton, I guess. How about hides? Sure. We'll have to keep an eye on that, because we are consuming hides in our tannery. So we may not be exporting any hides. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. If we are exporting hide, or if we are not exporting hides, we're gonna have to build a second ranch that will produce hides.
We must choose a side in this terrible war before it ends.
Presidente, you look
Have a
proud.
radio station near the
Do you not
embassy
have an
of the
underling
Axis.
to
I
throw
think I can do that. I have no power, though.
Do any of these offers look good to you? They're all good.
Alright, circus is up and running. We should see fun hopefully going back up. That means an overall increase in support. Healthcare is up to 21. You can see an increase going there. It's not an immediate thing. It takes time. But you can see healthcare, it has an upward trend. Food is about the same. Fun is slightly going up. Faith is around the same. Housing around the same. Job is around the same. Liberty around the same. Crime safety. I don't think we have a police station. Produce corn. Well, we're doing that already, so that's fine. I think I will produce another hides ranch. What is that? I guess cattle? Yeah, we'll produce another cattle farm. And I'll throw that. That's farm there. Put that right there. That way we produce extra hides. And what doesn't go into the tannery, which is here, will be exported. Again, we do have that export for hides, which in retrospect probably wasn't smart of me to take. I generally don't like to export something that's being consumed by another building. So if it wants you to export sugar and you're already using sugar to produce rum, then don't export sugar because, you know, it's being consumed by another structure. So I may change that. I don't want to change. I don't want to cancel my trade route, though, because that will anger the superpower. Alright, so the Allies is at 73. Axis at 70. We can spend money to increase our relationship with them, but it's 5,000 a pop.
Flying cars the future? Only if Tropico can win the war. So remember, if you want flying cars, be vigilant and buy war bonds.
Alright, media. Radio station needs power, so I need something that gives me power. Power plant. Parking deck. Alright, well the power plant uses coal, and we don't have any coal. So I think what we need to do is find... let's go ahead and find a coal mine. There it is, okay. Filter by coal. There's some right here, actually. So I'm just going to plop that down right there. Yep. And then we'll build our power plant. I don't want to put it too close to everything. It's a heavy polluter. Maybe up here somewhere. And we can always build a substation to bring the power closer to the people.
Presidente, there is a flaw.
Build a Teamster's office. That's a good idea anyway. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Teamster's offices are great to have. We'll put it next to this coal mine.
I came to see you as soon as I found these were available, Presidente. What do you think?
17 vacant jobs. That means we need to go back out and get more people, or wait. We either need to capture people via the Pirate Cove, or just wait for more population to come in. There is an immigrant office that you can construct, and that will increase the rate at which people come in should you not want to wait. You got to be careful though with the immigration office, because if you just allow people to come in, pretty soon you're going to have a situation where you've got like 100 to 200 unemployed people, all of these shacks all over the place, and that will plummet your overall satisfaction because you've got all these homeless people without jobs that don't know what to do with themselves. So it's important to manage your immigration office and not leave it on, you know, importing immigrants all the time. I would only use it should you need it, and then like close it or stop it. All right, raid-wise, we're gonna bring in some more educated people, I think. And then we'll loot some coal. That way we can get a jump start on that power plant. Some of the coal that we capture via the Pirate Cove can be used for that power plant back there.
The best defense is a good offense.
All right, we'll take the standing. Alright, World Wars. Let's see. Labor policy. I don't think it matters. And if you guys can't hear me because the music is too loud, let me know, but... I'm rather enjoying the music.
Everyone has friends, right, Prez?
Produce cotton.
And it's right to help friends.
Pretty crappy. I guess here. Alright, so now we've got new industries. I'm tempted to start producing cigars. Cigars are a great way to make money in addition to the rum. So I think I might unlock that and put a cigar factory down. We'll put that again next to the dock. That way, tobacco, like the goods will flow all in one direction. You've got the tobacco farm here. It'll be shipped here to the cigar factory. It'll make its cigars and then ship right to the dock. So I try and do it in a straight line. Like if you had the farm here, then the factory out here, it would have to come all the way back to the dock. No sense in doing that. Oh great, a fire. That's just lovely. I have no... I need a fire station, apparently. Alright, let's put that down. I'm gonna rush build that.
Excellent, excellent. I'm so glad this deal worked out for us.
Don't they use fire to put that stuff out? What are they doing? Okay. He was just waving his fire extinguisher back and forth like a baby. Hi Ishwa, how are you? Alright, so now that we're starting to produce power, let's go ahead and put our radio station by the axis like it wants us to. Alright, I guess here? Yeah. I'm okay, thanks. Trying to wind down for the evening. Produce milk. That should be easy enough.
Atomic bombs. Fact or fiction? Tropican scientists say we...
I understand our requests have been...
I want to take the Swiss money, just in case. The Swiss money can really come in handy sometimes. Alright, so it has no power. Let's go ahead and build a substation near all of that. The substations will take the power and move it around. So for example, here's red. This is where the power is right now. And I need a substation, say... I guess I'll put it... I guess there.
It is a great day for our comrades. We even
I always take the standing. Keeping people happy is important, that way you don't get voted out of office. Yeah, there he goes. He's just waving his baby around. Okay. Hi, Jose. How are you? It's up to you. Whoever you think is more entertaining, or if you want to watch them all, go ahead. I'm not going to tell you to stay with me. That's just rude. Whatever makes you happy. Let's rescue more educated people. We don't have a high school or college yet, so it's important that we maintain some educated workers. I want to bring in more coal for the power plant. Wouldn't mind bringing in some gold so that I can export that gold for a quick buck. Having a second tobacco farm might be a good idea too. Since we have 2 sugar farms, having 2 tobacco farms for that cigar factory might be a good idea. Again, generally 2 raw resource farms for 1 factory. That way the factory's always working. Question is, where am I going to put this sucker? There's room over here for it.
Some say that while there remain nations
Complete the allies' raid. Have a command. I hate doing that to my allies, though. Let's see what our standings are first.
Remember,
71 and 68.
keep your survival kit on hand.
Do not panic, Presidente, but I bring news of a
Another Teamster's office. I'll put the Teamster's office over here this time.
Tell you what it is. Presidente, your aid is appreciated. With
Okay, how are we doing on our active trade routes? So tobacco, oh wow, yeah, we're not exporting nearly enough for that. Corn, wow. Leather, hides. We're not even exporting any hides. So all of our exports right now really aren't doing a whole lot for us. That's why our standing with our military powers aren't going up. Well, the extra tobacco farm should help with that. Corn, that's going to take a while. As more and more people move in, more and more corn is going to be eaten. So that's going to slow down over time. Leather, that's fine, I think. Hides, we're not exporting any hides. So yeah, we're going to want... We've got a second cattle farm, too. So all of our hides, I think, are going right into our tannery. The other option is we cancel those trade routes and pick stuff that they're going to like. But we receive a penalty for canceling. So the other option is leave those trade routes, buy 2 new trade routes, 1 for each superpower, and then work on completing those on a regular basis. Or just spend money to keep praising them for a while, that's all. How do foreign relations affect this game? Well, if your foreign relations... There's a couple of answers to that. There are foreign relations in the sense that they will give you money every so often if they have a high standing with you. The other thing is, if it gets too low, they will invade you and game over. So what you're trying to do is keep both superpowers happy, prevent them from, you know, going ballistic on you. So if you pay attention to one but not the other one, you know, it's bad. I may have to spend the 5,000 bucks to praise both superpowers just to keep the relationship up. I generally don't like doing that, but that's like 10 grand right down the toilet. Build a high school. Yeah, I think it's time to build a high school. I'm all for that kind of thing. All for education. And that's going to cost me 10 grand. 3,500 for the blueprint, 7,000 for the structure. But education is important. We'll put that somewhere out of the way. Maybe back here somewhere? Yeah. Right next to the fields. The kids, during recess, can go out and pick some corn. It'll be fine.
need your help, Presidente. It's all
Visit the
gone
allies.
And we need a
Okay,
steady-
well, I can do that. I have to open up my character, though.
I shall rewrite
Visit building for 1,000 bucks. I think it's this one, isn't it?
places
Yep.
should come to me.
The citizens are demanding elections.
I'll allow them to
They
vote,
want
but
a
I'm too
choice
tired to
how they
talk.
are ruled.
Yeah, I'm confident. I've got 79% support right now. Happiness is pretty high. Fun is the only thing that's low. Faith is low. We may need another religious building or two. Hi Raj, how are you?
Our comrades rejoice in your support, President.
Alright, we'll take the standing again. With elections coming up, having the standings is helpful.
Good job there, President.
We'll take 2,000 bucks. It's fine. The bank is nice, but I'm afraid we don't have the money for it yet. It generates interest based on what's in your treasury. So if you have, say, 50,000 bucks in your treasury, great, you'll earn some money. But if you have, say, $200,000 in your treasury, you'll earn a lot more money. I'd rather wait until I have a lot of money before I build that. Customs increases export prices. That's usually a good building to have. It pays for itself over time. No, I'm going to go for that one. Put that in there somewhere. That's good. I like you as a ruler because you don't reserve education for the 1% of the 1%. That's right. I'm all about the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. 99% of our 1% will be educated. And as many... sometimes I do make political jokes on my channel, but I do not favor either party. I make fun of everybody. Just for the record, I am not pro or con anybody. 99% of 5% of the 1% are educated. I'm kidding.
Some say that while there remain nations unconquered,
Have a barracks near... Well... See, I don't know if we really need a military at this point. I'm just gonna push it off to the side. I kind of wouldn't mind having a barracks, though. Just in case I get invaded. I am con everybody.
Again,
Produce weapons.
Not the penguins. The destruction of Tropico by falling.
I'll accept. I mean, I don't mind producing weapons, but that's quite a lot of to do. All right. Well, it might be some good money. Wow, 9,000 bucks to unlock the blueprint. Another 18,000 to construct the building. I don't think I have the money right now. My revenue and expenses are... My wages is what's killing me right now. Miscellaneous. Blueprints. Crime. Yeah, I'll wait. Yeah, really. I don't care who you are in politics. You've got your own agenda. You know you do. So why should I trust you? That's my problem. I don't trust anyone in power or politics. I just don't. They don't give me any reason to trust them. What have they done for the little guy lately? No, we're not going to adjust the vote. All right, we won the election. We stay in office. That's good. Gotta keep an eye on the Axis powers. They're a little grumpy. I guess we'll praise them again. Once we get one of these trade routes done, their approval for us will skyrocket. Tobacco, for example, that'll go up by 10 when it completes. Corn will go up by... the allies will go up by 10. Allies for leather will go up by 14. But it's just going to take a while. Hides. Maybe I should build another hide structure. Maybe more cattle. Terrain too uneven. I guess we'll put it... I guess that's fine. That's why I play video games, to get away from all that crap. Build a grocery. Well, I've already got one. I don't like the randomness of this game sometimes. It's like, build a grocery. I've already got 10. What do I need another one for? Complete the rescue raid and have a pirate cove. Well, I can do the rescue raid, sure. Rescue... educated. Provides fun to visiting citizens and tourists. We'll go ahead and send pirates on a heist for Stonehenge. Why not? That'll be fun. I'll put the grocery, though, somewhere where the other one isn't. So maybe somewhere over here. Like somewhere there. People do live out this way. This is exactly what we want to see. 3 unemployed, 4 vacant jobs. So again, we're keeping the unemployment low, but keeping our vacant jobs low. It's for, if you take one tip away from this at all, it's come to this screen often to see how many unemployed you have and how many vacant jobs you have. This is keeping this regulated is gonna do well for you. Because if you're like building all these structures and you don't have any workers, then what's the point? Alright, we'll take your standing. Alright, faith is our lowest stat. I think we'll build a church. Make people happy. Put it out this way. Hello, Damien. How are you? Get these poor people some housing. A lot of shacks over here.
It has been confirmed that our beloved military mascot, Capitan Tropico, will be appearing at the Tropico Service Organization Gala. Morale ahoy!
Yes, this is Tropico 6. Walk through town. I guess this is as good as I'm gonna get.
Another day, another deal completed.
Guys, what do you... Are they... What was that all about? Were they fighting, stabbing each other in the street? What was that? Good old shacks.
Good show. Not bad at all.
We'll take the
Worthy of an
money, I
Englishman,
think.
I'd say. You're low.
Don't you guys believe in sidewalks? This little girl's just walking in the middle of the street. People are just getting run over. No one said Tropicans were bright. Alright, let's take a look at our happiness. So, overall happiness, we're still above the Caribbean happiness. So we're still like above average. Food stays the same. Healthcare is actually going down because more people are coming in. We may want another clinic somewhere. Or if we can get a hospital, that would be even better. I don't think we can in this era, but let me look. No, hospital is Cold War. So we're going to put another clinic, say, somewhere over here. Yeah, well, that's why my population keeps going down. They keep getting hit by cars. Gustas is like. Tango is dance. Sopa is soap. Genial is... Cuatro is 4. Tango the papaya. Dance with the papaya. That's what he's saying.
U-boats versus submarine.
He's dancing with a papaya. That's what he's doing in this song. I know my Spanish. It's fine.
The fatherland is incomplete.
Vives live. Vive. Fulfill export trade route. Fine. Tango is dance. Tango. T-A-N-G-O. Tango. Tango is little dancing, because... I don't know. It just is. Mucho, a lot. Señorito is boy. Yo soy I am. Quat 4 Y. Yeah. Jugar is want. C is yes. A C. Gustas like. Como is with. Vive! That's what I said. Who got orders to play? Isn't that right? I'm right.
Making stuff is
Produce
good.
fish. I guess that's one thing we don't have yet is fish. That'll increase, well, I guess that works. Señorito, yes, young boy. See, I know my Spanish, and he's talking about dancing with a papaya. And he's saying that he is a young gentleman dancing with this papaya. I'm pretty sure that's what he's talking about in this song. Pretty sure. Two Tanias, that's what I said. You have the moves. He's talking to the papaya. He's saying, you have the moves. He's telling the papaya, you have. Two tienes. Como se dice lobotomize en español? Alright, politics are looking good. Support is only at 64%. I wonder how we can improve that. Fun is still... Okay, faith is going up, so maybe some more fun. What can we do it for fun? The cabaret. Everyone loves a cabaret. Who doesn't like a good cabaret? And... Guess nothing at this... Well, police station might be good to have. It'll improve our crime rate. That sounds like a country song, Ishwa. It sounds like a really sad country song. Another tavern? Maybe. I've got 2 already. I think... I don't know. The game will want one, I'm sure, pretty soon. Right, what else can we do to make the people happy? Faith is going up. Housing is about the same. Job. Liberty is good. Crime safety is going to go up shortly. Food should be going up because now we're getting fish. Healthcare should be going up. Fun. I guess people love their fun. How about, the Opera House has... I want as many visitors as possible. I want something that can hold a lot of people. And have a high service quality. See, the circus only has a service quality of 45. I want something that's... Like, I guess maybe this restaurant? It's fairly cheap, too. We'll do this restaurant. I'll throw that there. And we'll put another country house in between. Trying to get rid of shacks if at all possible. Right next to the coal mine. As people eat their food, they'll be able to look out the back window and be like, you know what? That coal mine is so aesthetic. Smell that coal. Or we can cook the food at the coal mine. Like have people bring their raw dishes out to the coal mine. There's all that coal. We'll just cook it right there at the coal mine. We won't even need a kitchen. We'll save space. We'll cook all the food in the coal mine, bring it back. Totally hygienic. It'll be fine.
from the skies. The palace assures all its citizens that no country thinks Tropico is worth sending rockets against.
We were ready to haul the rocks, but suddenly there were
Wait 720 days. Okay. I think that's for the Stonehenge. I think that's what that is. Exporting weapons, now that I think about it, actually makes the superpowers mad. I think certain weapons do. I don't know what it is in Tropico 6, but I know that in previous renditions, exporting like assault rifles would make people angry, but pistols they were okay with.
Very nice. A few opportunities came up. Nothing.
Weapons are selling a lot. Maybe I should be jumping in on this weapon train. Cigars, boats, and gold. Let's see if there's any gold mines before I jump into weapons. Let's zoom out. Alright, so there's a couple of gold mines, actually. Let's go ahead and... yeah, right there. I'll make a decent bundle of money. And we can even turn that into jewelry at some point, if I remember correctly. Jewelry. Yep, that is in the Cold War, though, so we can't do it yet. Steel and nickel to produce. We don't have steel or nickel. To get steel, we need a steel mill. We need coal and iron. So we're going to need a ton of things to set up this weapons factory. I'd rather just bypass the weapons altogether and just do gold. Gold's easier to produce. It won't make the superpowers mad. Oh, yeah, we're not even close to being done on this tobacco one. Corn's getting there. Leather's getting there. Hides aren't... even though we've got 3 cattle farms, the hides aren't moving. I think we're just producing... the hides are all going into the tannery to make that leather.
Stuff is
Produce coconut. Forget that. I don't need coconut.
Remember, loose lips might sink ships, so tighten your lips with a Tropican-made spanner. You won't regret it.
Apartments. I do think it's time to build some apartments. Keep people happier-ish. We'll go ahead and throw that. I'm trying to remember what this condition was. If it's next to roads or... I could have sworn apartments got a bonus if they were either next to roads or next to each other. Different renditions of Tropico had, like Tropico 4 and 5, they had different apartment bonuses. One was it had to be next to roads. Another one was putting apartments side by side is something they liked. But
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that they want a choice in how they are ruled. So selfish.
that's fine. Go to your family reunion and... Yeah, I would totally call everyone in your family El Presidente. Even the women in your family, just call them El Presidente. I'm sure they'd love that. I know, this is for well-off people. I can't imagine we have a whole lot of those. So we don't want to build too many apartments. But at the very least, people that live in a bunkhouse or whatever can move into the apartment. That'll free up the bunkhouses I have. So I guess we can stick with that. An easily offended world, I agree. Idly made the joke first, so I'm allowed. And I think her family would be okay with me calling all of them El Presidente. They wouldn't understand, though. Idly would have to explain it, and then Idly, no one would laugh, and then everyone would just be looking at her, and me, all awkwardly
Everyone
like...
has friends, right?
So it would just be an embarrassing situation. We'd be like, no, it's from a video game. And then we have to explain, no, it's from Tropico, the video game. Oh, no. We'd be explaining it more and more. And we'd be digging ourselves a deeper hole. And her family would just be, like, eventually just, okay. Like, it would be bad. Delay heist by 36 months. Spend 10, no. We'll just deliver rum. That's fine. You've got plenty of rum.
Airplanes have revolutionized warfare.
True Ishwa, you're on Twitch now. Secret move.
Set sail for booty once more.
Alright, so at this point, I'm just biding my time. I'm waiting to get money. I'm waiting for this whole superpower alliance thing. Allow them to vote freely is fine. We have to reach an alliance with either the Allies or the Axis. But in order to do that, we really need to complete more of these trades. I'm tempted to open up more trade routes. One for each. Let's see that. It's going to be expensive. Alright, and now let's do one. Something that we know we can easily do. Cotton, for example. Yeah. I'm going to do nice and cheap. Sign that contract. And then for the Allies, meat. We've got tons of meat now. We'll sign that contract. That Stonehenge is taking forever. Pirates are returning.
The election is a landslide, Presidente. The metaphorical kind, not the kind that accidentally reduces the size of the workforce.
Alright, 22 unemployed citizens, 20 of which have high school educations. I gotta figure out what to do with them.
We've done it. The rocks rolled off the deck.
Ah, okay. The heist is complete. Does that mean I can build... There's my Stonehenge. 10,000 to put it down. Makes trees grow around the monument. Increases the renaturalization rate in which pollution is reduced over time. Increases tourism ratings. Provides fun to citizens and tourists. No wealth requirement. Alright, we'll put our Stonehenge somewhere. Let's put it over here. There we go.
Canal Uno is proud to announce the construction of Tropico's first Neolithic solar calendar, taking the guesswork out of when the solstice is happening.
Service quality is 65. They should like that. Alright, let's take, cotton, meat, oil, fish, nickel, tobacco, coal, logs, pineapple, coffee, corn, gold. I'm gonna take that. The gold and the coffee I can export for a good bundle, so I'll just do that a bunch of times.
Always a pleasure doing business.
There's our Stonehenge. Oh, the allies are angry. Wonder why. What did we do to make them angry? I wonder if stealing Stonehenge made them angry. Excuse me. I don't know where she is. She often plays video games while listening to the stream. So sometimes she'll just have this on in the background, listening to it while she's playing whatever it is she's playing. I could use my broker to try and...
Strictly above board, of course.
Now, I'm going to unlock more slots, actually. That way more requests come in. The more requests I can complete, the more Swiss money I can make. And then I can use that to buy more things from here as I need to.
Everyone has friends.
Produce coffee? Yeah, see, that's easy. If we can get another one just like that, we'll double our profits.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm
Ally standing, for example. I mean, I don't want to spend what I have, though. I mean, we've got a limited amount. I'd rather use that in an emergency situation. Or I can just ally with the Axis powers. Alright, completed trade route. Let's go ahead. Now, we've got... Oh, two, both are done. So, we need one allies and one Axis trade route. Alright, so I know we're exporting a lot of meat, so we'll go ahead and export that. And now for the Axis. Steel, no. Tobacco, no, that we're using that for rum. Or, cigars. I could export rum, but we're not earning as total loss. We don't want to lose money for exporting. That'd be terrible. Cotton? I guess cotton.
I understand our requests have been...
We'll take 2,000 bucks. Quit giving her ideas, Ishwa. We'll end up in, like, a PvP match or something, and that would be bad. It's supposed to be co-op, and we'll end up killing each other. Well, our Axis standing is 96. Let's just end this. Let's just request an alliance with them.
Some say that
Fine. Finish, sabotage, allies, have commando garrison. Jeez, okay. Finish. So I need to build a commando garrison then. Alright, that's gonna be 1,200 bucks for that. We'll throw that next to the power plant.
All done? What?
Canal Uno. More than just El Presidente's favorite radio station. What does that say?
Okay, so now we need sabotage allies 4 times. They're gonna love that. Eiffel Tower. Broadcast each radio and TV program from relevant TV stations all over Tropico in their stead. Increases all tourists' ratings. Provides fun to visiting. I like that. Increases the speed of boats, freighters, and ships. The castle. All buildings receive less damage from enemy attacks, but I never usually do that. Taj Mahal. Every dead citizen bequeaths their fortune to the state of Tropico. Yes, please. That would be awesome. Just more. Okay, we gotta heist the Taj Mahal. That is awesome. Show me the money. That's sad. Instead of their families getting their fortune, it's going right to me. Alright, so now we're just waiting. We gotta wait for these raids to finish.
Don't you just
Export
love
rum. We're doing that anyway. Fine. How are the allies doing? Yeah, they're fine. 74. I'm gonna go ahead and praise them to keep their numbers up. I may want to start building a college as well. That way we can get some college-educated workers ready for the next era. The more eras we go up, the more we're going to need high school and college-educated people. So it just makes sense to have more of these on hand. Where's my high school? I'll just throw it. That's fine. Oh, my high school is right here. Right, that's right. Their field trips, the kids at school, their field trips consists of picking pineapples on the nearby plantation. Viva el Presidente. There is a Eiffel Tower that you can take. I just chose not to take it in favor of... Yeah, the Eiffel Tower, you can only choose one of them. But the Eiffel Tower just increases your broadcasting powers. But I like money. Money solves everything. So, the Taj Mahal is what I'm taking instead.
It can happen here. So remember to donate your unwanted bullets to keep our brave soldiers firing.
making stuff is
Produce
good,
wool.
isn't it?
Already doing that. That's why I have 2 offers out there. I can make Swiss money twice as fast now. And heck, I can probably unlock more.
These be of interest to
I've
you?
got 700-800
So I'll
Swiss
stick with
now, so let's... The next slot is 2,500. I'll go ahead and invest in that. So now I've got a 3rd slot available to me. 3rd possible quest that I can take to get even more Swiss money. Alright, 22 unemployed citizens. I'm not really going to worry about that too much. If I were to put them anywhere, where would I put them? Housing. But you don't work in housing. I guess the next one would be either faith or healthcare. I could put another church on the island somewhere, I suppose. Like, I could put the church over here. I already have, 3 healthcare buildings. Hasta luego, Ishwa. The stream is freezing up. Let me double check, make sure everything's okay. Looks okay on my end. Yeah, I'm just watching. It seems to be okay.
They get a roof,
It could just be where you are, too.
even if it is rather prone to collapse.
Why college grad so low? I don't have a college yet. I do now. I just built a college, so it's going to take some time for all of that to kick in. I've got 24 students out of 24 now, so we'll see an increase pretty soon. It takes time for the high schools and colleges to pump out people. Alright, trade route completed. So both US and Axis again, we'll go ahead and figure out what we want. Coconut, coffee, cotton. Cotton's good. We'll go ahead and sign a contract with them. We'll do meat with the US. Okay. Or allies.
Excellent, excellent. I'm so glad.
A listener wrote asking, how can I help El Presidente win the war? The palace replies, vote El Presidente.
Alright, so we've got 2 out of the 4 sabotage allies done. Their rating is still at 88, which is good. And once we ally ourselves with the Axis powers, we'll be able to move on to the next one. I think the Cold War is the next one. Unfortunately, this is a game that just takes a while. You just gotta watch it and wait. 4x is the fastest it goes, unfortunately.
All done? Wonderful.
The reason I'm putting bunkhouses back here, because we've got shacks here. People, wherever the shacks are popping up, generally that means either they're poor and can't afford any housing, or they want to work, they want to live next to where they work. So, in that case, by building these, some of these should disappear. To know for sure, we want to click on the shack itself and then the resident and see what they're doing. It says, wealth broke. Alright, so this one doesn't even... Yeah, he's unemployed. So he's there because he's unemployed. What about this guy? Unemployed.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente.
What else we got over here? Broke. Oh, they're all students. That's why. I bet you they're students at the college. That's why. Everyone wants to go over here because of the college being here. So there's basically students living next to the college because they're learning there. Makes sense. We'll still put these here anyway. That should weed out some of whatever is in here that do work. Alright, almost done.
The task is done. You ask how much you are to be paid. You make the only choice available.
Wait 3,600 days or allies invasion. 0 out of 6.
Do not change your mind. We hate mind changes.
I guess we'll wait 3,600 days, I guess. I'll go ahead and praise the allies for a while, keep them happy. We have no military, so maybe we should build a military. How about a barracks? Now, this will lower Liberty in the immediate area, so I'm going to try and build this military somewhere away from everything. there's that. I can also put maybe some military out this way. It's closer to our base. And the army base provides tanks, which I wouldn't mind having a tank. Yeah, this game is a lot of waiting. Agreed. But it's a city builder. It's not like I can, you know, hop, skip, and jump like in City Skylines and have a, you know, a full-fledged megalopolis within 2 minutes.
Don't you just love
Export
watching the
weapons.
boats
Nope,
leave
we're not going
harbor,
to do that
President?
one.
This is Canal Uno Business News. Worldwide miner strikes ended today with a small pay raise, bringing mineral prices back down. A palace spokesman said, "Don't you lot get any stupid ideas."
Alright, let's focus on trade offers for the US or the Allies just to keep them happier. So maybe we'll do corn. Pretty sure we're exporting. No, because we're exporting corn already for something else. More meat. And not sugar. What if I import from the US? I can't. I guess we'll do bananas. Trying to keep them happy. Oh, I don't have a free trade route. Alright, we've got one for meat already with the Allies. Okay. That'll be finished soon anyway.
Plane anywhere near Palace owing to start of monsoon season.
Okay, so this must be for the Taj Mahal. Deliver steel to Commando Garrison. Deliver coal. So I have to make steel?
Sure the good
Ugh.
citizens of Tropico intend to vote for you, Presidente.
Alright. Steel it is. How am I going to make steel? Iron and coal. Well, we're making coal already. We need iron. So we need some sort of iron mine. She likes your suggestions, Ishwa, by the way. Alright, so there's iron out here. I think we'll start... Oh. It's a shame we can't reach that. There's iron right there. I'd hate to bulldoze that, so we'll just... Yeah, see, there's iron there. We'll just put it out here.
Excuse me, Presidente.
Complete the loot raid.
You might enjoy.
Okay. Coffee, corn, and gold. You know, let's get some of that iron, since we need it. And now that steel mill. Alright, well, I'd want the steel mill, again, closer to the docks, if we can fit it somewhere. We'll put it there. Works.
election is a landslide, Presidente. The metaphorical kind, not the kind that accidentally reduces the size of the workforce.
Me gustan las copas. Mirando al cielo me siento genial. Yo soy y me encuentras aquí.
Aquí.
Disfrutando de la playa. Y jugando me voy por ahí. Es el cielo, sí. Es que mi destino es ser feliz. Vive.
Vive! That's what I said, Aki. Yeah, Ishwa did say that he liked the stream, Nev. I don't know if he watched all of it, but he did say he was liking what he was seeing so far. At least earlier he said that.
Escucha bien, muchachito. Escucha bien el misterio total. Y aprenderás, señorito. Lo que
We might need a second coal mine, only because the coal that we're producing is going to our power plant.
soy y me encuentras aquí. Disfrutando de la playa. Y jugando me voy por ahí. Es el cielo, sí. Ahora verás, pequeñito, que como vivo no está nada mal. Es que me gustan las cosas. Y como ves es la vida ideal.
Vive!
Vive.
Okay, let's do an export other than meat if we can. Rum, sugar, wool. Yeah, these prices stink. This whole, I don't like this whole llama DLC fluctuating price thing. I'm not making any money off of any of this stuff. Total loss 2908. It's not even worth it. We'll just have to queue up meat again. Trying to keep the US happy. The allies. Ask her to write what down? Ishwa. She just said that you had some amazing suggestions. The whole robot automatically feeding you stones is what she said.
The task is done. You ask how much you are to be paid?
I don't understand what you're saying, Ishwa. 20 to 30 minutes left of what? Oh, of the Factorio stream. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, at some point we'll be continuing that playthrough. I don't know when.
The newest threat raining death from the skies. The palace assures all its citizens that no country thinks Tropico.
Sir, yes, sir. The operation is back on target.
Alright, so the Taj Mahal should be on its way back soon. Hopefully. Executing mission, command... Okay, yep, so we're still executing the mission. Commandos will return after that. People seem to like our Stonehenge.
It's as cold as hell where our troops
Deliver
are stationed.
wool?
Or is
Sure.
it as hot as hell?
These upgrades are very micromanagement intensive. I wish there was a way to upgrade every single building of the same type at the same time. Like this green waste chopper. It'd be nice to... I'd like to know if they stack, too. Alright. 4 a.m. That's a tough shift. I don't know if I can't do that anymore. Like when I go back to work, I'd like to. I've honestly thought, you know, the job that I want and going. If I were to go back to work, I'd want something to do with like I don't know, something to do with animals, something different than accounting. It's not going to pay as well though. That's the only downside. Like I would love to work at the Humane Society and taking care of animals and stuff, but realistically, that wouldn't pay the bills. Alright, there's another meat queued up. Yeah, we're just going to focus on the allies, keeping them happy. Cotton. We'll go ahead and do that.
Tropicans for military action warn that it can happen here. So remember to donate your unwanted bullets to keep our brave soldiers fighting.
Complete the raid. Okay, so I need to do this ally thing. Alright. I didn't realize it was timed like that. Okay, let's immediately queue that up. I hate time limits in games like this. I just hope it's progressing now. See, right now I'm in the middle of this heist. So do I have to wait for this to be done before? Like that would stink. I'm glad you got it working again. See, that's the thing, like, I'm in the middle of this heist. If I quit now, no raid in progress, producing raid point. Yeah, see, I have to cancel my heist in order to do this sabotage. I wish the computer wouldn't do that. You know what? Screw the Axis powers. I'll just try and join the Allied powers this time.
Don't you just love watching the...
Who knows how long this is going to take, you know? Alright, well, we're 2 hours into the stream already. I may just put a cut here, so I can get the ferrets to bed. It's been fun. I mean, yeah, this is a slow game, so I apologize. It's not, like, super action-y, but hopefully this gives you a small taste as to what you're in for should you decide to pick up Tropico 6. I've covered it many times before, too, so Go check out my prior videos and streams of this game. It's a lot of fun. I still recommend it. But I don't like the randomness of some of this stuff. Like, had I known that there was going to be a countdown timer for this, I would not have initiated the heist. But I didn't know that. You know what I mean? It's just little things like that that irk me. But other than that, like, I love these kind of economic simulators, and they're a lot of fun. So I guess with that being said, if you guys haven't already, subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I plan to publish. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.